Okay, today's video is about pre-emergent herbicide and stopping winter weeds in your lawn. Before we get into that, let's have a look at the lawn. It's looking really good. I'm just so happy with it. I've just got to show it off. It is looking deep dark green. It is looking so good, so neat. This is at 12 mil. Just look at that colour. It's just amazing. Probably a little bit hard to see, but there's some artificial turf way in the distance there. It's much deep darker green than that. So that's crazy, eh? So neat, so tight. Look at it. Just beautiful. Nice and uniform, looking really, really tight. It's just looking so good. All right, enough showing off. Let's get into today's video. Today is Saturday and I did my pre-emergent treatment, which is week 2 of the Lawnporn program, on Wednesday. So what, 3 days ago. So this is the stuff I used. I used Spartan herbicide, which is from Turf Culture. It's available at the tool room. I'll leave a link in the description. You can go check that out. It's the first time I've used this, but it's just the same as Embargo, which is by the same company but isn't available at the moment. And yeah, you basically, I did 40 mils per the 100 square meters of this, 100 mils of moist in a tank mix, and put that down. Before I did that though, I just gave this a cut, a groom, and a slightly lower cut, just to open up that canopy a little bit, get rid of just some of the material that was on top, just so that this got in nice and easily. So after spraying that down, you water it in for 20 minutes. It's just as simple as that, and you want that nice and light in the soil. So how this stuff works, I should also say the instructions here at the back, a bit hard to do one-handed, but you pull that open and you get a whole heap of instructions that are inside the label there. So how it works is it works at a weed seed level. It's working on things like wintergrass seeds. So it'll stop them germinating before they germinate. So effectively just kills the seed. So then you won't get a plant. So the cool thing about pre-emergence is that it is really gentle on the lawn, and it is so much better getting the weed before it germinates rather than after it germinates. A lot of people will get wintergrass during winter and they'll leave it too long and let it go to seed. Once it goes to seed, post-emergence, that's herbicides that you use after the weed has emerged, aren't any good, simply because it's basically a big green skeleton once it's fully grown and seeded out. So you've got to get wintergrass very early for post-emergent herbicides like winter grass killer to work. And sometimes that's really hard to see because you'll see a little light tuft of grass within your grass and you might not notice it. So, and then it will grow very quickly and seed out, and then it's all too late. So pre-emergent is the way to go. There's no real wrong or right time to use pre-emergent herbicide. Anytime using pre-emergent herbicide is a good thing, but start of autumn will look after those winter grassy weeds that come up like winter grass. I like to do a mow and a groom just to neaten it all up and open up the canopy a bit, just to get that product in a little bit easier. The groom will remove some thatch and laterals and also make some more growing points at the top of the canopy. But when it regrows, it'll be much, much nicer and uniform. Seeing as I was making such a big fuss with this mow and groom, I've decided to do the edges a bit more nicely and a bit more detailed. And the Ego tools, being the line edger and the line trimmer, are the tools that I used here to get myself a good result. So it might look a little bit scrappy now with all the fluff on top. Well, you just mow it again, and a little trick that I use here is I go 1 millimetre lower than what I did before. So before I did a 12 millimetre mow, now this is 11 millimetre mow, and it come up really, really nice, even though it's been fluffed up by the groom. So even though it was still hot, it was about 35 degrees when I did this, you can still do the pre-emergent herbicide. It's all in the shade, and I used 40 mils of Spartan herbicide and 100 mils of Hero per the 100 square metres. I've got about 8 litres of water in this, and I go over it twice, and that is no problems in the heat because it's in the shade, and I'm going to water it in straight away as soon as I put this down. So all in all, a nice little successful session after work on a Wednesday, and I watered this in for 20 minutes to lightly put the Spartan Pre Emergent Herbicide in the profile so that it works at the weed seed level. Well, anyway, I'm really enjoying the lawn at the moment. I'm mowing about twice a week, nice and lightly at 12 mil. PGR is still working here obviously because it's nice and controlled, there's no seed heads, and it's just looking the business. And basically all I'm doing is following the Lawnporn program. So if you've got some value out of this video, be sure to like and subscribe, it helps me grow. And if you want to follow the Lawnporn program, go to lawnpornonline.com and download it for free and follow. All right, thanks everyone. Get your lawn on, we'll catch you later.